Hey guys, how are you doing? This is Lorraine from the Sacred Alchemist 1111. Guys, I am here to give you a reading that is going to seem like a blessing to some and a curse to others. You just need to make sure you take what resonates with this reading, with what I'm going to say in this reading. You need to just take what resonates. And do not worry about the rest, okay? This is timeless. So whatever is picked up in this reading, it may have already happened to you. It's about to happen, or it may or may not happen in the near future, okay? And we're just focusing on the energy here, as well as some really important messages from the spirit world. I got some profound messages, downloads from spirit, and I need to disclose them with you, okay? Now, as I said just now, and I'll say it again, you need to take what resonates with what I'm about to say, okay? Now, your journey is your own. The decisions that you make are your own, okay? If you define yourself as divine feminine, or you define yourself as divine masculine, or even as the karmic, that is where you are at within yourself, within your journey, within your life right now. So, well, this reading is going to be sort of aimed really at the divine feminines and the divine masculines, okay? Because it's kind of giving me what I was told, in a way, gave me more of an insight and a better understanding as to why certain things are going on with us right now, part of the spiritual community, well, all of the spiritual community, but most importantly with the twin flames, and obviously with regards to current events. So I took some notes down in which I will actually put them in the description box. So, okay, I'm just going to get stuck into it, all right? So the title of this reading is called Death of the Karmics. The Pushback Begins, okay? So first and foremost, the great shift is upon you now. The second message was the children of God are safe. The next message was some of you were sent here to protect. You are angels underneath the clothing. This could be with regards to an area where you are, as well as a loved one, that you need to be in that particular location to protect. We're just talking about the energy that's surrounding you. Even though you may be feeling slightly drained or exhausted at times, there's a reason why you are at that particular location. This is what I was picking up. The darkness is enshrouded in its own darkness. Because as you know, we are going through a massive shift. And there is a real tug of war in the spiritual world, okay? So, obviously, we have been experiencing an increase, I mean, like never before, of people that are really showing us who they are, and getting to find out what friends and family are really like, or what they really think about you, as well as also to do with the dark entities that's surrounding us as well, soul attachments, okay, as well as beings or people who are trying to latch onto you from past life karmics as well, people from our past, in previous lifetimes. Some of them actually do attach themselves onto us whilst we are in this particular life time. And sometimes you'd find that your life is just totally like a massive struggle. So there's certain things that you would need to actually do, which is involving cord cutting, cleansing like there's no tomorrow, and just saging up yourself. Guys, you really need to protect your energies. You really need to protect your energies, all right? I'm going to go in with the notes because there's quite a bit here. What I would suggest is you need to take this reading in bits and pieces. Okay, so if you want to watch at least the first 10 minutes of it, then do so, and then come back and watch the next 10 minutes and so forth, because there's a lot that's going on here with this. Okay, so it's not just about it's not just about the cards. It's more to do with the message than anything else. Okay. Okay, so the downloads go on to say that you may notice you're starting to heal quicker. You're changing, you're getting your upgrades, you're getting your downloads as well. So I'm talking about certain things on a cellular perspective. So you notice that sometimes you may, if you cut yourself, instead of it taking like a good week or so to, really start to really heal properly, you may find that you're starting to heal a lot quicker, internally as well as externally. So superficial, obviously minor superficial wounds, okay? Your animals know everything. Pets and wild animals, okay? That's for both. They will be spared. Their bad ways are ending. So their bad ways are referring to the people that you are just having some really serious dealings with, okay? And it's obviously, as I said, it's just the struggle that we are all in at this precise moment in time. You need to just hold on, okay? This message should come as a warning to you. Do not suffer the same fate. What you learn will satisfy you about them and everything else. Do not mock their demise or their downfall. Now, in this segment here, this talks about those karmic people in your life, those toxic ones. There is a massive divine intervention that's taken place where higher self energy is involved. Certain ascended masters are involved in this intervention. Okay, it's starting to, but that's why I call it the death of the karmics. It's like the great pushback begins. Now, you may say, well, where's your proof, Lorraine? Have you not noticed the way how things are shifting in the past year or two? Okay, what's going on in the world right now? It should be proof enough that certain things are going on. And I'm guided to say you need to open up your mind and open up your eyes a lot more, okay? Now, I'm going to just intervene into this message. I haven't finished yet with my intuitive messages. But what I just mentioned about you needing to really start to get into more of your spirituality, there is a website called the Modern Mystery School. You need to check it out, guys, or check out a similar type of schooling, mystery school, where you're going to be learning more about your spirituality and getting your light activations. If you don't know anything about that, then please do Google it. Please start to get involved in this, because with this particular website, it is a collective of light workers around the world who are doing courses as well as providing services to those who are on their spiritual journey. And it's also really great, especially if you are looking to become a healer or a teacher yourself. If you know that you have that natural ability, but you want to be trained in this and become initiated, then it's a really great place to look into. You can just resonate with it. Just have a feel around the website and, just have a feel of it. If it feels right for you, then definitely just go for it. If it doesn't and you want more information, but you're not sure, check it out. Send an email regarding more information and somebody will get back to you. Now, I'm not endorsed by this website at all, or the school. It's actually a website that I actually stumbled on, and I thought it would be amazing to not only search for and look into it for myself, because I am on my spiritual journey too, okay? But this will be really great to share this, this website with everybody else as well, who can resonate with what I'm saying here, Okay. So let's get into back to the intuitive messages. Now, I'm going to pick up from where I just left off with regards to mocking the Karmics, who you will soon hear about their downfall. You're meant to be just moving yourself forward, which is what you have been doing, okay? But you're getting a lot of negative energies around you, and some are a lot more intense than others, or what you would even care to admit, all right? But basically, Spirit's saying that they are actually going to be dealt with on a severe level. Now, it says that the ancient ones are fast approaching. You are guided forward and protected. So what I'm picking up here is that something actually happened to us, or for those people who were born in the 20th century. Okay. From what I'm gathering here, it was saying to me that the forefathers were given a chance to redeem their souls in this lifetime, but they failed miserably. So we have seen the failings with regards to corruption, greed, envy, jealousy, murder, corruption like there's been no tomorrow. So instead of them, like, it was always to do, it's like it was always to do with ascending, obviously, to a high level of consciousness. But it's as if, like, those who were born in the 20th century and up until now as I speak, it's like the ancient ones gave these souls leniency and gave them chances in order for them to fulfill their karmic debts. And so that they could then start to be, when they finish what they needed to finish and pass on, they would have been able to ascend to the next level. But it seems as if they were still going back into their old ways, okay? Again, with this choice, everything should have been preordained. That's why you find that sometimes you're just around certain people that are just so beyond helping, or, no matter what you say, you cannot reason with ignorance, okay? And we've seen it so many times. So it's like this world is split in two at this precise moment in time. So you're seeing the light, you're resonating with the light, and then there's others that are choosing to just stay strictly in the dark, okay? And what I see going on here is that when 2020 hit, remember we had the 20th century, it's all about the 20s, okay? So when 2020 hit, obviously that's when everything started to really, be activated in this great awakening, okay? So what it's saying here is that the spirit world actually has its own version of the Great Reset, where some spirits will be able to ascend and others will not. No renewal, for they will go to the same place as the dead planets or dead star seeds and dead souls. So to me, that feels like that's referring to, say, like the black hole, okay? Now, guys, this is just totally intuitive. These were downloads I was getting as well from since this morning, and it's like my head was just spinning around, okay? This is why it's so important, guys, that you need to make sure that you it's down to you, okay? But when it comes to making certain choices in your life, because you're going to be given two choices and one decision, that is going to determine the outcome for your fate. Now, moving on. It says, when you do nothing and turn your back on your enemies, it breaks them down on a molecular level. So by you doing that and filling their hatred with silence, it does something to them. Haven't you found that sometimes it's like you look at some people and you just think, why do they look so screw-faced? It's like they wear their ugliness on the outside. And no matter what you do, it's like it's breaking them down. This is where it's like the energy vampires, where the light actually destroys the creatures, okay? But what's going on with your light within yourself and your energy that you're giving off, it's actually doing them something. That's why some of them, you know, I said in a different reading, it was as if like their madness will end up, their madness against you, or their hatred against you, or even their actual madness will kill them literally. You're killing them with kindness and they're killing you with hatred. That's why I always say, like, you know, you cannot afford to really, you know, stop what you're doing, turn around and start to argue and cuss with these people, because you have to make sure that you are on your journey towards your mission. I don't think that you guys actually realize how important it is for you to remain on your path, okay? What is being done and carried out cannot be undone. And again, it's just told me to go back to just remind you guys about what's going to happen to the Karmics, because you're going to start to hear a lot of things about the people that's done you wrong in the past and even in your recent past. Do not be surprised. Do not, definitely, it says that don't spend the energy on laughing after them or going, ha, good bitch. They get what they deserve, just as we get what we deserve. Whatever you put out into the universe is going to give it to you. So that's something, again, what you think you become, what you do to acquire your, your prosperity, whatever. It's all about the creativity side, okay? And how and what you do and how you do and the length of time that this prosperity or whatever it is that you are trying to achieve and obtain, it just literally depends on how long that's going to last for. What these guys are doing, they are actually conjuring up a lot of dark energies that is aimed at you, Divine Feminine, and you, Divine Masculine. Basically, the twin flames are under attack. And I'm also hearing something about the Ascended Masters as well. Some of you guys, if not the majority of you all, are on your journey spiritually. I'm going now metaphysically speaking in the spirit world. Some of you guys are actually going towards your journey towards Ascended Masterhood, okay? So you need to actually start to really focus on your journey a lot more, as well as completing your previous karmic debts. So with some of you guys that's been doing really, really well, you're noticing that you're going to get so much more attention and so much more hatred thrown at you. It is what it is, because this is just the universe's way of testing your abilities, and it's also part of the rite of passage and the initiation process, okay? Now, today is the 4th of March at the time of when I'm recording this. Now, yesterday, it was as if there was some kind of spiritual or cosmic event that was activated on the 3rd of March, 21. So, in numerology terms, 333. I do feel that, and that's also connected to Christ consciousness as well. There's something to do with some kind of portal that was activated. That was the waning moon, okay? And if you add up, obviously, the threes, it would give you 9 as well in numerology. Now, for the waning moon, which is now in Scorpio, or which was in Scorpio as well, which is the death card, the moon, again, is partially, again, illuminated, but is now decreasing in size, okay? So it says that this is a time for you to reflect and purge, as well as declutter things, people, places and things that are no longer relevant to your situation right now and where you are going. So this is why you're getting a lot of shit thrown at you guys. Because what's happening here is that the dark ones, it says that what I was told is that they want to get to them in the 5D. They want to get to you guys as twin flames in the higher realm in the 5D. Okay, so this is why you guys, they're trying so much through the karmics to make sure that you guys do not form your union. That you're always going to be in this devil energy and you're always going to be in this kind of low 3D vibration. Okay, this is what they are trying to do constantly. All right. Now it says that you may, I was also picking up that you may think that you're stuck in some place, but you're not. You're meant to be there at that precise location right now. Okay, because it's something to do, as I said, with your energy. We're talking about the ley lines, the energy fields. There's just so much things going on, because in certain people that do dark practices, in order to affect a particular area, They will do astral projection in order to get into the minds and souls of the people who are sleeping, give them nightmares or put thoughts into their minds that are not of their own. And sometimes to instigate a lot of hatred within that neighborhood, okay? This is why you need to be in the certain areas that you are, okay? So some of you guys may be in the city and you're really wanting to leave and move on. But I feel that you need to, it's like you need to actually embrace your current situation, your current location where you are. You know that you are here for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. You are a light worker at the end of the day. If you resonate with what I just said, that you are a light worker at the end of the day. We are going through some massive spiritual change, okay? And what I'm picking up here is that since that the most of us, or the majority of the twin flames, are still in separation, that's feeding their ego wonderfully. Now, what they're trying to do is to get at the guys, obviously in the 5D, okay? So this could be pairing you guys up with fake twin flames, really like for the Karmics to really like start putting in more energies and more efforts into doing more black magic towards both divine counterparts, because they cannot afford for you guys to form a union. If you guys start to form your union, you're going to start obviously doing your soul missions, start to raise the vibrations, and their plan is going to fail. What they want to do is start to get into the spirit world where they can continue to carry on their spiritual warfare, okay? Basically, we just can't afford for that to happen. The time that I actually saw on the clock was 0551. So that was just gone 10 to 6. And 5 and 5 is 10. 10 is obviously about karmic completion, cycles ending, and obviously to do with the Wheel of Fortune. And number 1, obviously it represents a new beginning, but also 10 and 1 is 11, okay? And 11 being the master builder number, and this is all about awareness as well, okay? So we have got so much things that's actually going on here, guys. That brings me to the ending of my lengthy intuitive messages. It was just so intense, guys. I'm telling you, I didn't even know where I was coming or going, and I've just seen 2222 as I've just said that. It was just intense. This is to do with the path that you guys are on right now, okay? Now, God, let's get stuck into the reading. Let's do this. Now, in the pre-shuffle, I've seen the 3 of Wands and the 10 of Wands in the upright position. The 3 of Wands is in reverse and the 10 of Wands is in the upright position. Basically, what this is saying is that you need to let go of the expectations of you waiting for things that are not actually going to be happening here. And I do feel that this is more to do with the divine feminines right now, because I feel that what is required of you guys is to more focus on your spirituality. You guys need to make sure that you are spiritualizing yourself a lot more, cleansing yourself a lot more, protecting your energies a lot more. You need to protect your souls, okay? Because they are literally at stake. One of these cards that popped out, I wasn't meant to take this deck, but anyway, it's called the Legendary affirmation cards. Now, it's quite tiny. I didn't realize it was so small. I thought it would have been like even this size. But anyway, I just thought, well, it's not really about the size. It's about the message and the energies that I'm picking up from the cards, okay? And this card popped out. Spiritual. I fill my mind with positive and nourishing thoughts. So, guys, this is going to be your affirmation. I fill my mind with positive and nourishing thoughts, both divine feminines and divine masculines, and even those in between who don't define themselves with those labels. If you go and say that you want to be like a soulmate, however, okay, if you can resonate with this reading, I feel it's really important, guys, to please do share this if you can with people. It's not even about getting subscribers, it's about just getting people to listen to what's actually going on with this reading, because especially with the intuitive messages, because there's just so much things that you're going to start to see unfolding throughout this year. There's a lot that's going to be happening. And again, it's just saying about be prepared, be ready, be protected, okay? Seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. The next deck that I saw as well is the 4 of Crystals and the 4 of Wands. So there is I do sense that that is more to do with someone that's holding you back from heading towards the Four of Wands energy, which is obviously the 1111 twin flame vibe. Okay, so that was what I got through these decks. Let's just get through these right now. There's a lot that's going on here, guys. So without further ado, let's begin. Now, I'm going to pull the Work Your Light. Now, first of all, let me pull a card from Archangel Michael. I'm going to pull one card from him, and then I'm going to do another card at the end of the reading, okay? Let's start off with a blessing. We need prayers up in here, straight up. Now, I'm hearing about fake. It says about fake. I didn't say this earlier in the intuitive messages, but I heard about fake Christians, fake, say Jews, fake Muslims, anybody who proclaims to be religious, but then they're turning around and they're dogging on you behind your back, and they're saying all of these nasty things towards you. Oh, you should be like this, you should be like that. Very, very judgmental and self-righteous. You know, even against people who are also of the faith, the same faith as them. They've been, guys, seriously, I don't know why they're doing this, you know, or where this is coming from, but there is like an increase of those so-called Christians or so-called Muslims, so-called Jews, and, you know, and other religious factors, where some people are finding out that people who say that they go to church just like them ends up hating them, becoming their haters. This jealousy is worse than a virus like itself. It's worse than a pandemic. Okay, so that's just another intuitive message that I got. This is from Archangel Michael. Your home is protected by angels. Okay, and the prayer says, Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over my home and its inhabitants. I ask that you post guardian angels at each window and door, ensuring its security. Thank you for guiding my finances so that I can easily afford to pay my rent, mortgage, or taxes. The next card that we have got is the person you're asking about is trustworthy. So if there's anybody right now that you're thinking about right now, if you resonate with this section, what it says is that they are trustworthy. Thank you for helping me have faith so I can open my heart wider in my relationships. I am grateful for your protection, ensuring that only trustworthy people are in my life. Now, obviously, this could pertain to the divine masculine, divine feminine, if you're thinking about your DM right now. And this is also about other people that surround you. Remember, guys, what I say with these kind of readings that I've been getting a lot of lately, okay? This is about helping you guys during your time of separation and helping you to kind of navigate your way through your situation and kind of like avoiding really toxic confrontations with the people that's around you, because I know that you guys have so much darkness around you guys, and it's just literally like, what the hell is going on here? Okay, like, enough is enough. And obviously you're going to notice that there's a lot of readers that are also picking up on these energies as well, okay, and really giving out some intuitive messages. No sugarcoating nothing, okay? The side that you're on is the side that you're going to resonate with the most, and that's either going to be in the positive side or the negative side. If you're the one that's doing something wrong, or if you are sort of like the so-called victim. Although I don't like saying that you guys are the victim, because you guys are not a victim. You are warriors, you're light warriors, you're light workers, okay? I'm also saying this right now, and it's saying it again. When you're leaving a situation, do not run away, walk away. There's something so powerful with regards to the way how you can turn your back upon a situation and walk away. Most of them expect you to run away and run for your life and flee for your life and scream into the night and, I can't take it anymore and all that. They're wanting to see that happen. Most of these people are praying for your madness to come to you. I mean, this is just crazy, okay? They're really praying for that. But the fact is that they're noticing what's happening here is that the more they're praying on your head for your badness is the more protected energies that you're going to be receiving from above, okay? And when they see that, no, you're not going crazy. You're not in a straitjacket. You're still doing well. In fact, you bought a new car, a new 2021 model the other day, and you're just about to buy your 5-bedroom house, okay, in, I don't know, Malibu, okay? They are just in this energy of what the hell is going on. The more successful you are becoming, the more they are destroying themselves. And that's not to say that you are to kind of hold back, because you're not supposed to hold back. You're supposed to be moving forward towards your abundance. Okay? These people are not, they have chosen to stay in the dark, and they want you to sit in the dark with them. It doesn't go that way. You've got your life journey, you've got your life purpose. You made your choice, and they have made theirs. So what's good enough for them doesn't necessarily mean to say it's good enough for you. All right? And vice versa. The next card I've got is shield yourself. You see what I'm saying again about the protection energies, okay? And it says, for my prayer, Archangel Michael, I ask you to protect me, my loved ones, my vehicle, and my home with your powerful shield. Remember, I just mentioned about a car and a house, okay? Surround us in your purple light, ultraviolet light, which allows only pure love to penetrate. Please stay with me day and night and keep my loved ones safe. And you can name the people specifically or your situations as well. See what I said about these? Anyway, let me just get into the reading. Okay, these are just the prayer cards from Archangel Michael. Okay, he's got your back. You have nothing to worry about with this reading now. Seriously. Well, I mean, even if you didn't see this reading, okay, you just literally have nothing to worry about. Now, let's get started and see what's going on with the Dark Mirror. What are these people's problems? Okay, this is the Dark Mirror Oracle cards. See what kind of messages that we're going to get from this. We're going from dark to light. So we've got anger and chains. Of course, they're going to be angry with you. Because they're vexed, they're mad because you're getting your sparkles. You're getting everything that's going on. You're decluttering yourself. Look how messy this card is. Look how messed up. They're in an entanglement and they don't even know how to get the fuck out of it. They are just totally, it's just so messy and chaotic and nasty. The next card that we have is forgetting oneself. Yeah. 29 to 9 is 11, and we've got 17 again. You guys must be seeing 17 like there's no tomorrow. Okay, 11 and 17 are very, very, look out for the signs and synchronicities, guys. They are forgetting themselves. They forgot what they were meant to be doing. Okay, and it's about them redeeming themselves and trying to break this generational curse. The more that they do this towards you, they show you this anger and chains bullshit because they're trying to trap you in that devil energy, okay? But the longer they do this, what they're doing for their own generation, okay, and their descendants, I should say, is that they are actually creating another type of generational curse on their descendants. So that, again, is going to be affecting the man, the woman, and the child, okay? This is what's going on. This is why they hate you. Anger and chains and forgetting oneself. You never forgot yourself. It's like you are a reflection of them. You're the light side, and it's like everything they're trying to throw at you, it's been rebounded back at them. Okay, it's been rebounded back. Their gifts that they were given by the above are going to be taken away from them. So when it comes to them manifesting things, they will not be able to manifest. If they have any kind of intuitive energies, it's going to be taken away. Their gifts, skills, everything's going to be taken away. For those who practice dark arts, to do really bad energies on people with evil intent, they will be taken out, okay? Energetically, spiritually suppressed. This is what I've been picking up. Their gifts are going to be taken off bit by bit. So they may get an increase in complaints from their so-called clients that, oh, I thought that you was going to do this job for me, or I wanted you to break up so-and-so for me, or whatever the case is, okay, depending on the situation, okay? And remember, it's all about the vibe, it's all about the intention, it's always to do with the, the situation, guys, all right? It's just to do with that. it may not actually work. Those people may still be together because they deserve to be together. They have to be together, and they are divinely protected and guided, which is what's actually going on a lot in twin flame communities. Okay, even those who are in union right now, you know, it's just about them getting on underway with their journey and with the spiritual mission that they've promised themselves and one another to be on, and to help really push this light through for all of us. Okay, so that's what's going on with them. Let's have a look at the work your light. This is what's going on with you guys. Let's see what kind of messages that we get. So we have got deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. Yes, it has been extensively just stressful for you. And we've got Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. This is what they don't want you to do. They don't want you to be in this energy at all of fulfillment, fulfilling your role. This is what you were meant to be doing here on this planet. Okay? Right now, wherever you are going to be moving to in the next life cycle, not the next life cycle, the next cycle of your situation in your journey in this lifetime, you need to rest yourself, gather your, recharge your batteries, gather yourself, receive those downloads, and then really get more further into your spirituality. And then this is about you being able to create some amazing opportunities, which is really about wanting to really do for the planet and do for others as well. Okay, now I picked up on Lemuria. I was meant to actually, sorry guys, hold on, I've got so many decks, and there's just so many things that's going on right now. Okay, and it's a bit overwhelming. Now this is the Lemurian Star Child Oracle card. I mentioned Lemuria. Now I was meant to get this deck out earlier, because it was saying that I needed to kind of give you guys a message from here, and I didn't pull the card out, the deck. So just give me a sec. Hold on, I have to tell you something from here. All right, hold on, guys. Okay. Now I don't really use these cards this much, so just bear with me a sec. Okay, we have got restore, time out for you, nature, shamanic signs. And I just mentioned about deeply replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Okay, another card for you. So guys, I'm working on a really small space, I do apologize. Is we have got ships of light. Beam up your vibration, open to star family. Okay, again, they are not... Remember what I said to you guys about being in a particular location, wherever you are in this particular world, in your lifetime. Now, obviously, you may be feeling obviously drained and stuff like that, but because of where you're meant to be, you are, some of you guys, without you kind of realizing it, but your energies are kind of like, in a way, like, some of you are not activated as yet. But when you do, you're going to, well, obviously you're going to feel, you're going to know. You're definitely going to know. But because I mentioned about certain dark energies and certain people that do a lot of satanic practices for wickedness, okay, they use the astral projection as a way of getting into the hearts and minds of men, okay? And we have got beyond cycles, find and embrace yourself, new direction, releasing old patterns. You see what I'm saying? Okay, this is about the massive shift. That's what's going on here. Okay, I'm just going to pull from another side. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. So these cards, the cards are just coming out. The messages are coming out, and I'm trying to be as quick as I can. Bear with me. What messages do we have? Peace beyond survival. Peacemaker through inner peace, resolving ancient splits. Do you remember what I said to you about the ancient ones that are coming back? They are trying to sort out this situation right now with the way how things are going. Now, what I see that is quite remarkable. Now, remember what I said about the light and the dark. Now, with the anger and chains, it says anger and chains. Obviously, it says anger and chains, Lorraine. But what I'm getting at is that you've got like this inversion of like the line there. And then with this one, we have peacemaker. So it's like the total opposite of what they are. Okay, and 2 and 9 is 11, and we've got 11 here, so 11 11 again. Okay, twin flame energy, and also to do with the master builder number, as well as the awakening. Okay, you're going through your awakening, guys, I'm telling you. Next couple of cards I got. You are a protector of the weak. You are a protector of the weak. We have got Syrian emissaries. Dream for the new earth. Time now for a magical life. Guys, I'm telling you, this is why they want you to be in some low vibration shit. Number 6 is obviously the number for the universal love. Oh, my God. I'm hearing that you need to listen to more love songs. Listen to more love songs. Okay, this is going to be very good for your energies as well. And we've got Indigo Child. Inspire, heart, dialogue, action, passion, community. So this is something that kind of speaks to me, and that's number 3. It speaks to me about what I was saying about getting involved with stepping up with your spirituality, because this could be you needing to teach others, you're getting into your practice or whatever you need to be doing here. But this is obviously about creating a lot more of a... it's like a safe, sacred space for certain people as well. Certain people who you've gone through the same thing, but you came out on the other side. Okay, so much messages that's coming in, guys. Honestly, please bear with me. Let's get cracking with the other decks. Okay, so that's the Lemurian Star Child. Okay, let's get some messages from the Twin Flames, Higher Self, and the Spirit World. Okay. You got so much things that's going on from a 5D level. All of this. This is why I can't stand you. Just telling you. I'm also hearing about Kundalini rising. So for some of you guys could be on your way to actually activating your Kundalini. We have got victimhood. See, this is what you're no longer, you are releasing all of this energy. For some of you guys, you kind of have this hanging around you, like a really bad spell, like a really bad energy. Somebody or whatever was trying to make you believe that you were a victim. Like, it feels like gaslighting to me, all right? Very, very toxic, for somebody to do that to another person, you know, like you have to be really low. And also the fact that what good is it doing you to be that way towards another person, just to see them suffer? What did that person do to you? And 9 out of 10 times they just do this, especially in abusive emotionally abusive relationships. Okay, victimhood. So some of you guys could have experienced that yourselves, and in previous relationships, and you know, this is what's actually going on. Or the fact that, again, with these haters, they're just trying to get you into this victimhood energy. Next card that we have got. Compassion. Pleiades expanding. Okay, so you know, as part of your release, as part of your letting go, you know, now, okay, forgiveness is definitely a hard thing to do here, but remember, this is part of your spiritual growth. And I feel that what is saying to me right now with this compassionate energy is that you need to, again, there's something about your light. It breaks them down. It's like they feed off of your energy to make you feel really bad and low. But then on the flip side to that, you extract their energy and transmute it into strength. There's that saying that says that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So when they were giving you all of their hatred, okay, anger and chains, you was the peacemaker through inner peace, okay, resolving ancient splits. And if you could see like how everything is kind of like fragmented and split and everything like that with this kind of 8, it's like a distorted 8, which kind of like reminds me of the Leo, the strength card, okay? So that could be the Leo in reverse, and this is the Leo in the upright position. Sorry, the strength card in the upright position, okay? So this is what I'm talking about. You need to turn your back on them and walk away with courage. Don't run away from all of this. You need to be able to walk away. And with compassion in your heart. The peacemaker will always be filled with compassion and love, okay? This is why they cannot deal with you. You're driving them mad with your goodness. And this time you're just on your journey. You know that you've completed your shadow work. You know that you're not perfect. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to stay in the light. You're trying to make a go of things. You're trying to better yourself and raise these vibrations of ours because we need them. Okay? Gosh. Okay, let's get stuck into the tarot. All right? And I'll pull some more oracle cards at the end. Let's see what we've got going on, guys. Sorry, I'm meant to pull this. The Lenormand. Okay, Spirit, give me a couple of cards with regards to the Lenormand. This is for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. What kind of messages do you have? We can get 4 cards. Okay. Cool. All right. So first and foremost, first card that we have is the loyalty card, the dog. Okay. So this is definitely about being loyal, full of love, full of compassion, even to those people who still done you wrong. You still found it within your heart to forgive. It's like the more you was being nice, but this is just you being being authentic here. They hated you for it. Some of them thought that you were too nice or that you were being fake. But I'm picking up a very genuine energy from this dog card, okay? And some of you actually have, or a neighbor had a dog like this that you were really fond of. This dog has passed on. I'm picking up that they still watch you. We have got a secret. This is the book. What I feel going on here is because, the secret's out. They're exposing themselves. You know who these people are now, okay? You're no longer afraid of them. Yes, it's going to be a challenge to put all of this past behind you, but you're going to. And the coffin card is there. Remember what I said about death of the Karmics? There is, where you are going, it's like they cannot follow you because it's like this mountain of energy just goes right up between you and them and separates between you and them, which kills off the connection. There's nothing that these people can do to you. They cannot touch you. Guys, I'm telling you, whatever is going on with you, okay, you are so protected, it's just unreal. Like, seriously unreal. Let's have a look and see what's going on. And what I love again with this card, it's like you just put all of this behind you. The way how the card is positioned is great. You're moving forward, all right? Okay, let's get some messages from the spirit world with regards to this situation that you're in, guys. Okay, so this is for Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. I'm going to cut the deck to get the overall energy. Death. Death of the Karmics. But it's the rebirth for you guys. That's why I said to you, this reading is going to feel like a blessing to some and a curse to others. It's death. It's ready. It's here. You can't deny it. It's time. It's time to let go. It's time to be released from this victim mentality. You are not a victim. You are a warrior. You're a child of God. So you can never be, how can you be a victim when you're a child of God? This is what they can't understand. There's something very profound here with this death card. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing to be afraid of. You have now embraced death in such a way because you've already relived it in so many different ways with regards to your past lifetimes, the closing outs of certain cycles in this lifetime as well. You are like, you're always being reborn. Every day is a death that has ended in the night, and every morning it's a new beginning. It's a birth. The birth of new creations, the birth of new ideas. Every day, every night, you reflect on what happened, you know, during your day. And then in the morning time, you wake up and you give thanks that you're awake. And obviously looking forward to what new challenges lays ahead for you. This is how some of you guys think. You're free-spirited. You're free. Look at the way you are here. You're free. Death is only the beginning, guys. I'm going to pull from here. So we've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so right off the bat, this is about not really being as stable as you really want to be, guys. Okay, I kind of get that. Right now, as I said, you have to be gentle to yourself, be kind to yourself right now, guys, because I just see so much things that's going on here. Okay, so much things that's going on here, especially with this anger and chains, and obviously with the Lion card there as well. It proves, I mean, this is a powerful beast. It's like the king of the jungle, isn't it? Okay. But you're just dealing with a lot of stuff right now. Okay. So obviously for some of you guys, with regards to your manifesting, sometimes it could be a little bit off key, not really aligned properly. For some of you guys, this is about coming away from a situation where you're just cutting your losses and just keeping it moving. All right. It may have to cost you a few $1,000s. You're pissed that it's going to cost you a few $1,000s, but you could have lost a lot more than that. And you kind of like just, you know, you're going to have to make a compromise here. Okay. Remember, this is always about just moving forward. So some of you guys as well, with the King of Pentacles being, you know, in that right position would have been about, you know, a provider, somebody who's good with their finances. It's not to say that you're not good with your finances. I just feel, again, that it's to do with the closing out of an old situation that you're in as well. It's all about movements, physical movements. The next card that we've got is the Six of Wands in the reverse. So as I was saying just now, whatever the situation was right now, no, it wasn't successful, but it has already been fulfilled. You've already lived through that, okay? So this is either for you, Divine Masculine, or for you, Divine Feminine, okay? You've already lived through your karmic cycles, and no, they weren't bloody successful, okay? Because now you found out that there's not enough growth. It's done, it's dusted, you're moving forward. Now we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Remember, divine timing is at play here. So for some of you guys, these are things that you still need to be working on before you're able to have the King of Pentacles and the Six of Wands in the upright position, okay? For some of you, I do feel that you're kind of like struggling in the forgiving department and the compassion department, okay? When it comes to these people that surround you, all right? And I know it's something like where you're saying, like, well, why the fuck should I forgive them for? I mean, after what they did to me, look what they did to me, and they stole from me, or, you know, I lost my job through them, or whatever the case may be. But remember, the test is, I feel that for some of you guys, it's like, you know that this is part of the initiation, but some of you still find it difficult to try and sort of still say that I know that this is a test and I'm going to pass it, because you're so tempted to actually do something. But remember, I'm hearing two wrongs don't make a right, but you can't afford to slip down and be in this energy of the anger and chains and join them in that nasty energy. You're supposed to be, and again with this ultraviolet light as well, the purple light, remember what it said there with regards to the prayer from Archangel Michael, with regards to, where is it? Yeah, with the purple light, shield yourself, okay? So just remember that, guys, all right? Okay, let's pull another card. We have got the Queen of Swords. Now, for some of you guys who are still attached emotionally to certain situations and certain people, you're going to have to really step it up and just cut off cords, okay? If some of you have latch-ons or spiritual attachments where certain entities sort of like kind of like your energy and they live off of that, you can actually find ways of cutting ties with that energy, okay? We have got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So thankfully this is about, and what I love as well about the Queen of Swords, this is turning your back on all of that deception, all of that backstabbing. You're turning yourself against, turning your back on all of these kind of vibes as well. They're throwing so much at you guys. They really are. You know, it feels like this could be like 7 people or, you know, several people. And each of these daggers, they're really trying hard to just juke you in your back. And I'm just seeing an image of Julius Caesar and look what happened to him. We have got the 10 of Wands. So in that right position, this is about releasing all of these things. Remember what I'm saying here. You need to make sure that you are moving away from this vibe, all right? From these dark entities, man. I'm telling you, all right? So let's just do a little bit of a clarification here. I'll find out a little bit more about the King of Pentacles in the reverse. What's going on here? For some of you guys with the Six of Wands as well, it's telling me about the pride that some of you were still in this energy of, you know, being too proud to swallow your pride. You know, you found that a bit difficult to do because I feel that you were doing this for, because it's the Six of Wands, it was about seeking approval through people who don't really care about you. But you were like a people pleaser. You see what I'm saying about the loyalty card, okay? The loyalty card. Despite the fact that they did you wrong, you were still finding ways to try and still look for some people because, you know, that saying, what goes around comes around, all right? Spirit, tell me about the King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles in the reverse? Why is the King of Pentacles in the reverse? Tell me about this card. So guys, these decks are so heavy. Okay, right. So we've got the Page of Cups. Some of you could have been dealing with somebody who was literally not on your level. Now, it's Page of Cups to a king. They're not on your level. Now, this, I don't feel this is a child. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I see somebody who's extremely disappointed. Don't mind that the Page of Cups is in the right position because I feel there's something going on with this card. I'm going to pull another card for this because I don't trust this Page of Cups at all. I feel that there was a lot of high expectations from this energy. They expected you to do a lot for them. Whoever this water sign is. They expected you to do a lot for them. And if you wasn't able to fulfill that role, they'll give you that rested bitch face look. Like, what do you mean that you can't do it? But I thought that I thought we was going away for the weekend. What do you mean we're not going now? What, because you have to work? Can't they get somebody to fill in for you for this weekend? It's always to do with them. I'm picking up somebody who's really selfish. Never mind the fact that it's your responsibility. It's part of your job description to be there when they require you to be there. This feels like this happened in the past though. But they would give you this kind of like upset, sulky kind of look. Very, really puerile. This is somebody who's like, I feel 25, 26, 25 or 26 or 24. That kind of age there where, all right, you're 20 something, but you don't have, where's your life experience? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have enough life experience, but there's somebody who is always being catered for as a child. Like, they always had things that was going their way. Give me another card, please, for the Page of Cups. I don't trust this card, Spirit. Why do I not trust them? What's going on here? We've got the Two of Crystals because they were juggling. They were juggling. If you was the one who was the breadwinner and the provider, then that's what they wanted you for. But then they were going elsewhere for somebody else to fulfill their needs. And then this is kind of like their energy and sometimes a kind of sneaky look on their face like, you know, I'm killing two birds here, I'm getting the best of both worlds, you know, this kind of energy, okay? Killing two birds with one stone, because basically they're being looked after. It's something about looking after this person, and this is why it was affecting your finances. This is why this connection was just not going any freaking where. Please tell me about the Six of Wands. I'm going to pick up the Seven of Swords. Six of Wands, Ace of Wands. You've got a new beginning. This was the new beginning, and we've got the Seven of Cups. And you got, luckily for you, the universe smiled upon you and gave you another choice, gave you a second chance. Some of you, this would be about having another go at trying to contact your divine counterpart. Okay, still having those the passion and the sexual energy towards them. But you were given a choice. Wherever you had outgrown this energy, this person just jarred you. Now, what I'm picking up here is something quite vindictive and nasty with this energy. If I don't get what I want, then this is what I'm going to do. All right? Tell me about the Seven of Swords, Spirit. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Tell me about this energy. So we have got the Starseed. That's the Fool card in reverse. Okay? And the next card that we have is the Nine of Swords. Yeah, that was stressing you out. You wasn't able to do nothing. This is why you was in the King of Pentacles. In the reverse. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. They had you stressed out. You couldn't concentrate properly. You couldn't sleep. You couldn't rest. Remember what I said about all these daggers? People that's coming after you and spreading a lot of fucking bollocks shit. Just to make you seem to be the bad guy. Keeping you up at night. Lack of sleep. Right? But in the process as well, in the meantime, you always had that protection around you. Despite these bastards that were waiting to cut you up. And what I'm picking up here as well, as I said, cut you up. Some of them could have been extremely violent. Maybe you were facing a lot of violence. Really terrible physical violence. But I feel that with these portals that's opened up, with these downloads, this is divine intervention. They are going to be cut with their own knife. They are going to be cut with their own knife. The starseed. Remember what I said about the death of... What did I say about dead starseeds? Dead souls? This is what's going to happen to them. This is their downfall. All of those people that were throwing you some serious shade, they're gonna fall down. They're going to fall upon their own sword of hate. The card underneath is the Eight of Cups. You're walking away. Remember what I said. Don't run away. Walk away. Let them see that you are still holding yourself together. You've still got your dignity. Your head is held high. Let them see you walk away. And again, I'm seeing a lot of violet, purple energies around you as well. Really picking it up strongly with the shield yourself. Okay? And again, with this energy, with this figure here, you're clothed, you're protected. Okay? Your vulnerable, vital parts are protected. Because what they want to try and do to you, these people, as I said, it's like they don't want to take your life away. They want to drag your life away. There's something about wanting to drag your life away. What the fuck is this? So, guys, I'm meant to show you underneath the bottom of the deck for this. And we've got the Five of Swords. You see what I'm saying? Arguments, manipulation, fights. Again, with these daggers being thrown at you. It's like they're throwing these daggers at you like missiles or something. This really like, oh God, what the hell, man? Let's pull for the Soul's Journey lesson cards. Can't take the fact that you're gone. You can't take it. We have got service. I feel good when I can help others. This is part of your soul mission, my lovelies. This is part of your soul mission. Heart chakra energy as well, aligned up nice. And this is where the compassion energy comes into it as well. This is why it's good to let these people go. Forgive them energetically. Move on, because you're making space for the service that you're going to be giving to others as well, which is amazing. Fear. This isn't you. This is them. And it's also the fact that you walked into the realm of fear and you became fearless. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay? Don't be afraid of that. That's what they're afraid of for you. Okay, and let's pull for the Starseed Oracle. Let's pull for the Starseed Oracle. I don't think I did it for this one at all. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, we've got some cards here. We've got baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So instead of you rushing into things, especially with the star seed as well, that was in the reverse. For some of you guys, it's just about just, you know, just kind of like using a lot more of your intuition, especially if you guys were so bombarded with a lot of like enemies around you and stuff like that. This is where you need to be able to rest yourself, relax, retreat, and then you'll be able to recharge your batteries, and then you'll be able to think a lot more clearly. All right, and the next card that we've got is perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Okay, so this is again where it's just saying for you, don't focus on this. Zoom out, zoom away from it, and look at things from a much more higher soulful perspective, and then you're going to see exactly where they are. They're stuck, and again, they're going to be left behind. Leave them in the 3D, because now you're out in the cosmos. You're ascending to the next level. Okay, leave them behind. Leave them in the dirt. Leave them in the dust. Okay, I'm gonna pull, guys. To close off this reading, I'm gonna pull a couple of Archangel Michael cards just to round off this reading. I'm so sorry it's so long as well, but I feel that there's just so much things that was going on with this reading. It needed to be said. Okay. Spirit, please may I get a couple of cards for the collective, for the Divine Feminines and Divine Masculines from the Archangel Michael deck. Bear with me, guys. I'll give you another card. Okay. All right. Okay, this wants to be there. Okay, we have got, you're on the right path. Do you remember what I said about the twos? 2222? Okay, if you check that out, that angel number 2222, it would tell you about the meaning behind that number, okay? And it's to do with being on the right path as well. Archangel Michael, I call upon you now. Thank you for giving me loud and clear guidance that I can easily understand. Thank you for motivating me and filling me with the courage and confidence to make healthful life changes. And he's just said the same thing that I was just saying as well. Be gentle with yourself. Archangel Michael, please guide me in treating myself with gentle, nurturing love in everything I think, speak, and do. Help me know that I deserve this compassion. I release any feelings of guilt to you so that I may experience lasting inner peace. And then it kind of takes me back to this peacemaker energy as well, through inner peace, resolving ancient splits. Okay, and then the last card that we've got from him is believe and trust. My prayers before going to sleep tonight say, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fear with faith and trust. Let me be filled with strength, courage, and confidence. There you go. And it just, again, it just takes me to this. Okay, with the strength of the lion. Guys, I'm going to leave it here. There is just so much things that was going on with this reading. Thank you guys if you watched it all the way through. You guys are soldiers. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much as well. Even if you watched it bit by bit, you are still a soldier. Thank you so much as well. And I do hope that this really intense reading has been able to give you the courage and the guidance, as well as the inspiration and motivation that you need for yourself and your journey, and to help yourself and your loved ones out of your situation. And I really do wish you all the best, and prayers to you, and just so much protection, okay? Because I tell you, what we're going through right now is just insane, but it's also part of the divine's plan, okay? And in time you will see what I mean by that. Take care of yourselves and each other, okay? I will be back with another reading. Peace out. Good night.